So without further ado, I'd like to call this meeting to order. At this time, we invite the members present to submit their votes in regards to the additions to the Board of Directors for the 2022 year. The votes will be tallied and the 2022 Board of Directors will be presented later in today's program.
The poll popped up on my screen. Am I supposed to answer it?
Yeah, I wanted to introduce, let's see. Let me see if I can move. Okay, let me introduce this slate of new directors. We have Dr. John Hogue representing Averett University, Jeremy Satterfield representing Microsoft, and Daniel Elliott representing Harris Harvey Neal and Company. All three are proposed for the usual 3-year term, which would begin 2022 and end in 2025. So if everyone would please go ahead and make their votes on screen.
Hey, Kelly, that would be all members, not
Yes, voted. Yes, right. Members of the organization, not our guests.
And if you did vote and were not a member, Samantha will remove those, so don't worry about it.
Kelly, I've closed the poll and we're ready to move the program forward.
Okay. So to go to the next slide, please. All right. I want to first thank the 2021 Board of Directors. Thank you to our board and all that you've done for the council. The resources you all provide are crucial to our operation of this organization. And we thank you so much for taking the time to participate in such a substantial way. Thank you very much. And I'd like to read the names of our 2021 board: Anthony Campbell, Steve Kerrigan, Kelly Fitzgerald, Mark Janak, Linda Green, Philip Hayes, Lauren Mathena, Tracy Mallard, Christina Reed, Emily Reynolds, Inez Rodenberg, Conaway Haskins, Rob Taylor, and Jonathan Wright. Thank you very much for your service. '21 brought its own set of challenges, but through the dedicated work of our Program and Events Committee, chaired by Philip Hayes of Nobles, our Membership Committee, chaired by Matthew Ratliff of Patrick and Henry Community College, and our Marketing and Public Relations Committee, chaired by Lauren Mathena of Mid-Atlantic Broadband, the council was able to host a vast calendar of events and increase our membership while adapting to pandemic restrictions. Our webinar library expanded, and while we were only able to host limited programming in person, we are hopeful that as the pandemic recedes, we'll be able to provide more in-person events in 2022. For more information, please visit our website at www.sptc-va.org. We would love to feature your organization in our member spotlight and hear from you about how we can continue to bring valued programming to the region. We'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank Jonathan Wright, outgoing treasurer, and Anthony Campbell, outgoing secretary, for their hard work and dedication to their duties. Jonathan Wright of Harris Harvey Neal and Company and Anthony Campbell of Shore Point joined the SPTC board in 2016, serving 2 terms each. We thank them for their vital roles they played as members of the executive committee. We would also like to take a moment to recognize outgoing board member Kelly Fitzgerald, who is no stranger to the SPTC, having served in the past as president. These individuals' dedication and continued involvement is greatly appreciated. We thank you all for your time on our board of directors. And Sam Paul's here because I'd like to recognize Samantha Smith Herndon. She came on board as our new board administrator last spring, and she took on not only that job, but also another role as, let's see, Research and Communications Analyst for the Southern Virginia Regional Alliance. So she had 2 jobs to learn. And Sam, thank you so much for your support of the board, your support of me as the past president. You have done an amazing job of just picking up and carrying on. You've done a great job. And I just want to share real briefly the types of things that Samantha handles for our board. She prepares all the materials for our board meetings and the executive committee meetings. She handles the details of the programs and events after a handoff from the program committee of the rough outline of what's going to happen. She takes on and sets up the details and makes it happen. She maintains all of our social media platforms for the SPTC, attends all the board and committee meetings, provides support to the officers of the board. And I'm sure there's a whole lot more that you do that I haven't listed, but you are so greatly appreciated. You do wonderful work. And I know that our incoming president is in good hands now, because I know you will continue to do a great job. And thank you, thank you, thank you, Samantha. Okay, at this point, I would like to hand the program over to Mark Janak for the presentation of our Innovative Stars for the 2021 year.
Very good. Thank you, Kelly. And I'm pleased to be able to play this role in the program today. First of all, I'd just like to thank you all for joining as we do celebrate Southern Piedmont technology community and honoring the contributions of individuals and organizations that promote the importance of technology in the SPTC service region. It's my pleasure to participate in the council's acknowledgements of the individuals receiving accolades during today's program. Our first award of the presentation is the Student Innovator Award, which recognizes a high school or full-time college student that has shown leadership in technology. And as we go through these awards, I believe most of the recipients are on the program, and they will be asked to make some remarks if they choose to do so. But our first student awardee is Trent Oswald. Trent is a 2019 graduate of Chatham High School and the Pittsylvania Career and Technical Center. Trent completed the Precision Machine program at PCTC and was a full-time student at Danville Community College. Since his graduation, he has assumed an instructor role in the program, continuing to share his expertise with students. In the summer of 2020, Trent traveled to Louisville, Kentucky, and competed in the National Skills USA competition, where he won a gold medal, beating out more than 40 students from across the country. Incredible. In addition, Trent was selected to compete in the World Skills USA competition, an event which raises profile and recognition of skilled individuals and illustrate how important skills are in achieving economic growth. Trent is a leader within the field who has performed and excelled in machining. This young man is known to be an extremely hard worker who puts the time into learning and mastering his skill. He continues to collaborate with the students at the Career and Tech Center, and students look up to Trent as being a leader and innovator. Accepting the award today is Trent Oswald, and I will turn it over to Trent to make some comments if he'd like.
Sure. I'd like to say it's an honor to receive the award. I didn't even know that I had been submitted into the running to get it until Samantha reached out to me and told me I had received it. But it's just an honor to receive it, and I'm glad to know that people look up to me like that. It's not something that I really think about often, but it's good to know that people look up to me in this field.
Very good, Trent. And again, congratulations again. And it's important that good people get noticed. So thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to move on to our second award of the presentation is another Student Innovator Award, recognize a high school or full-time college student that has shown leadership in technology. This year's awardee is Eli Evans. Eli completed the Year 1 Career Tech Academy Information Technology Program with a National Career Readiness Certification, Silver, a CompTIA IT Fundamentals Certification, a CompTIA A+, a CompTIA Server Plus, Microsoft Technology Associate, Mobility and Device Fundamentals, and Microsoft Technology Work-Based Learning Program. He was hired for a paid internship through Propel GPS in South Boston. Eli worked with the company to enhance the security system within Halifax County Public Schools. He utilized his expertise in IT, CAD software, and 3D printers to develop a prototype that records those entering into the school when the alarm triggers. Multiple presentations have been made with various stakeholders, school administration, and the local school board. The product developed will be used in 2 schools to demonstrate effectiveness. Eli has managed to take a typically expensive model and reconstruct it to be more cost-effective for the schools. His ideas, creativeness, talents, and expertise have led to a full-time job offering after graduation through the same company while he furthers his education. Eli also held the position of captain of the robotics team at Halifax County High School during his time there. Accepting the award is Eli himself. Sir, would you like to make some comments?
Absolutely. It is an honor to be nominated and to receive this award. Similar to Trent, I had no idea until somebody reached out to me as well. And ever since my second year of high school, since I joined the robotics program, creating a awareness for technical education and growth and innovation within our community has been a passion of mine. And as I go on to now mentor the Halifax County High School robotics team, as I start my career with Microsoft, I plan to take my resources that I have and with you all hopefully and continue to create that passion within our community, and so everyone can innovate and grow, and we can all have a bright future.
Very good. Thank you for your thoughtful comments, Eli. Congratulations again. Our next award recognizes a young entrepreneur or individual with a new idea, a new idea or initiative or a new business has made significant impact to the region. Excuse me. The Rising Star Award goes to the Institute's own Jack He. Jack has helped position the ILR Analytical Chemistry Lab as the region's premier testing lab in the emerging hemp industry. In addition to conducting analytical testing, his ability to develop protocols and test methods in an industry where few exist is a special skill set. His work in determining why lab-to-lab test discrepancies exist has helped to address the problem being experienced by growers, extractors, processors, as well as finished good producers. His test data on chemical concentrations across the plant has been most useful for both the Commonwealth of Virginia and the USDA for consideration as their guidelines evolve. While not formally trained in the business arena, Jack's desire to run the lab in a responsive, business-like fashion has helped ILR's clientele list grow dramatically in the industry's beginning years. Jack is presently expanding the testing capabilities, having received both Board of Pharmacy and ISO 17025 accreditations for his revolutionary work. Accepting the award is my friend Jack He.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. And I want to say, first of all, I'm very thrilled and honored for the award. I'd like to thank SPDC for the recognition. I would also like to thank my wonderful organization and my amazing colleagues and managers. To me, the Institute is my family. But more importantly, I would like to express my gratitude for our Executive Director, Mark Janek. I could never be where I am today had it not been for Mr. Janek. Some of you may know that I have been working for this wonderful organization's chemistry department for over 6 years. When I started, the chemistry department was somewhat more of a pure research lab with virtually zero interaction with the outside world. It was for this reason I felt our chemistry resource and I myself as a chemist were not being optimally utilized. Then came Mr. Janak, who first became our director of research, then became our executive director. Mr. Janak is a true visionary with an unyielding commitment to transforming our region into a better place. It was Mr. Janak who identified our strength in analytical chemistry and very wisely transformed the chemistry department from a what I would call a secluded research lab into a service testing lab that is aimed at providing quality and approachable services to the public. And today I feel strongly that the work I do here has become increasingly far-reaching and important in the grand scheme of regional economic transformation. And for that, I'm very grateful for Mr. Janak, as well as everyone in my organization, for the opportunity to fully translate my professional trainings and experience into application for regional economic transformation.
Thank you for your comments, Jack, and just keep in mind, you are responsible for the success you're enjoying. So continue the good work. Thank you so much. Our next award is the Innovation in Education and Community Outreach Award. The Innovation in Education Community Outreach Award is presented to an individual or organization that develops innovative uses of technology to promote and enhance educational opportunities or community outreach. This year's award goes to GoTech. GoTech is a collaborative program that aims to develop the regional workforce in order to meet changing industry demands. The program begins to engage with the student at the middle school level and continues through high school dual enrollment and post-secondary programs. The focus of the project is to further develop the sectors of IT, advanced manufacturing, and STEM by creating a talent pipeline that begins in K through 12. GoTech uses a hub and spoke model to progressively generate the desired robust talent pipeline across Southern and Southwest Virginia. Middle schoolers starting in the 6th grade are introduced early to the occupations and base skill training in career connection labs, which is an example of a spoke. They are then connected in high school to expanded career and technical courses, industry certification programs, and dual enrollment training opportunities with higher education partners. Finally, they may progress to advanced level training at a hub educational provider. To achieve this, 5 targeted in-demand career pathways have been identified. Program goals and curriculum are led by the GoTech staff with the support and guidance of a 21-member GoTech advisory board comprised of businesses, K-12 and higher education, all with equal representation. The Virginia Department of Housing and Community Development, which oversees the Go Virginia program, is the leading funding partner of GoTech and recently won the Governor's Award for the Workforce Development Accomplishments of GoTech. Accepting the award today is ILR's program manager, Dr. Tammy Hurt.
Thank you. And the entire GoTech team here at the Institute is also online. So Jake Taylor, Rhonda Revis, and Sherry Dickens are also online. They are part of the internal team here at the Institute. The GoTech team is honored to have our work recognized by the Southern Piedmont Technology Council for this Innovation in Education or Community Outreach Award. This program is one that has a lot of moving parts, and it truly does take a village to successfully implement this across the southern regions of Virginia. We have an amazing team here at the Institute, as well as in our K-12 school divisions, our higher education facilities that we partner with, as well as the industry sectors that we serve. We're excited to continue in this work to provide solid talent pipelines in engineering and technology, and to continue to build upon the opportunities available for our students. Thank you again so much for this nomination and selection of this award for our program.
Thank you, Dr. Hurt, for your comments, and we're awfully proud of this program that is continuing to spread across the Commonwealth and possibly beyond. Very well. Okay, the next award is the Innovation and Community Award, which recognizes a nonprofit, government organization, individual, or team that displays innovative use of technology to deliver services advance their mission, or impact the community. This year's award goes to Ken Larkin and the City of Danville. The City of Danville's innovative solutions serve to engage the public, build awareness, and foster a culture of innovative inclusiveness. These focus areas help further the economic vitality of the Southern Piedmont region by improving quality of life, showcasing the region as a catalyst for technology inclusiveness, and by partnering with other organizations to foster technology advancement. The city has made great strides in their advancements in technology, specifically with community engagement. The city's social media outlets support over 29 different social media platforms. Incredible. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube are utilized by most departments to engage, showcase, and promote breaking news in the River City. Followed by over 19,000 friends, Danville's own River City TV is the city's award-winning government access channel serving the Danville region. Ken Larkin's definition of a healthy community is one that is a desirable place to live, a safe community with good schools, opportunities to make a decent living, quality housing at an affordable price, a high quality of life for residents. Under his management, Danville has been fortunate enough to check off many of the aforementioned boxes. He continues to utilize innovative approaches to strategically make improvements to the city's infrastructure, describing Danville as a train barreling down the tracks toward greatness. He invites you to get on board and play a part of Danville's ever-evolving and captivating story. Accepting the award is Mr. Larkin. Ken, would you like to make some comments?
Sure. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the honor, and I feel proud to be to represent the city of Danville and getting this honor. There's a huge team that makes all this happen, and we've got some very innovative folks that serve as department heads that are willing to be creative and coming up with solutions to our issues, and I just feel very proud to be a part of the team. I have to give credit, of course, to the city council as well. None of what we do as a city is possible without the support of our city council and the encouragement of them through the resources they allocate for us. But even with those, all resources are limited, it seems like, but the ability of our team, Inez, our IT director, our department heads, others within the organization that are able to come up with these creative solutions to serve our community. I'm just in awe of watching it happen, and I'm glad to be a part of it and support it. And particularly, just as an example of one thing that I don't think was mentioned that I'm proud of, when the vaccine rollout began. I don't know if anybody remembers this time, but for a period of time, there was actually more people willing to take the vaccine than there were vaccines available. So it was quite the crunch to get that, get a list of people together that were ready and wanting to get a vaccine. So, and the state hadn't created a portal yet at that point. And I explained that this concern of mine to Inez and others, and our IT department came up with a portal, enabled our citizens in Danville, Pennsylvania County to submit their names so that they could get on a list, and so that we can make sure that they had access to the vaccine as soon as we had it available. And that's one of the proudest things that I think we accomplished as a team throughout the crisis. And I just wanted to share that with you. But again, it's a total team effort, and I'm just proud to be a part of the group. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Ken. Well said. And I will say, as well, I'm not from the community. I've been here for well over 40 years, and it's an extraordinarily exciting time to be in Danville, Pennsylvania County, and the wider region. Very, very exciting times for our area. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll move on to the Small Business Innovation and Technology Award, which recognizes a company that demonstrates excellence in technological innovation. I'm very happy to present this year's award to Circ. Threading together the future of circular fashion, CERC has created a technology system that returns clothes to the raw materials from which they were made. Using this technology to create a path with the goal of erasing the global fashion footprint, CERC's mission is to protect the planet from the cost of clothing. With the cotton demand outpacing the supply, landfills, overfilling, and elevated deforestation to source other plant-based fabric, CERC's goal for 2030 is 10-10-100, aiming to recycle 10 billion garments, representing 10% of the global apparel market, which will save more than 100 million trees. Quite a goal. CERC is on a mission to power the clean closet with patented technology that recycles global fashion waste back into textiles over and over again. The work protects the planet by reducing the need and demand for petroleum, trees, and other materials harvested from nature to manufacture clothes. CERC is building a truly circular eco-economy for the fashion industry. CERC senior management team has decades of experience across multiple industries with a history of building successful companies that have reached valuations in the hundreds of millions and even billions of dollars. Rebranding from Titan Biosciences to CERC in 2020 and operating out of the Dan River Business Development Center, the SPTC is honored to present this year's Innovation Technology Award to CERC CEO Peter Majornowski. And Peter, I hope I didn't do too bad a job on your name.
Pretty good, Mark.
Okay, and by the way, I also see that our friend Julian is on the line as well, so I'd love to hear some comments from you folks.
Well, thanks, Mark. It's a real honor, and it's great to see a lot of familiar faces here. And speaking of familiar faces, when we were first looking for a home for then Titan Biosciences, it was Linda Green who showed us around when she was executive director at the Dan River Business Development Center, which really sold us on the region. And this award for us really represents a culmination of a lot of hard work from a great team, as you mentioned, that comes from a variety of backgrounds, both geographic and scientific, and has allowed us to create some amazing technology that's really world changing. And in the last few years in particular, we're very proud that we've helped bring Danville full circle in terms of the textile industry, where some of the world's largest brands have come to visit us to see our technology because they're excited about this change that can really improve the environment. And I'll let Yulene say a few words. And if we can break protocol, Samantha, I'd like to share screen maybe and show us a brief video that shows our facilities in the center and our manufacturing center on Kentuck Road in a warehouse.
Pete, please go ahead. I just would like to thank everyone, and particularly CERC's team for the hard work, and of course the community for allowing us to express our creativity. So Pete, if you will, if you can share the screen. I think it's a celebration of the entire team.
You got a great backdrop there, Peter.
Thank you. Now I have to find the. The video has disappeared. My apologies. We will send it around. I'm so sorry.
Well, if you send that to Samantha, she'll be happy to distribute it to the folks on the call and others in the SPTC community.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, thank you again. And so proud of the work you're doing here in the community. All right, moving on. The second Innovation and Technology Award recognizes a large business that demonstrates excellence in technological innovation. This year's award goes to Dewberry. With a legacy of more than 60 years of excellence, Dewberry is a nationwide firm of planning, design, and construction professionals. Dewberry creates responsible and innovative solutions for those who own, operate, and maintain natural and built environments. They value lasting relationships, achieving clients' visions, and celebrating in their success. With an invested focus on their clients, assembling a team of highly skilled and hardworking individuals, maintaining an inquisitive and innovative work environment, the Dewberry Way has progressed and taken charge of southern projects in the southern Piedmont, from the Smith River Interceptor rehabilitation and the Maple Avenue wastewater treatment plant expansion to continued collaboration at Southern Virginia's mega site at Berry Hill. Their engineering and architectural practices continue to focus on supporting clients with projects that create economic development opportunities. Dewberry, which is family-owned, client-centric, and community-driven. The Dewberry Forum has been appraised at level 3 of the CMMI's Institute's Capability Maturity Model Integration in Services and Development Models. This rating acknowledges solid performance processes in geospatial technologies and corporate IT service. Dewberry is responsible for the cutting-edge medical facility known as the River District Tower, which transformed the Dan River Research Building. With offices across the Commonwealth, Danville is one of the homes of this innovative and highly regarded firm. Accepting the award for Dewberry today is Vice President and Branch Manager Brian Bradner. Brian, we'd love to hear some words from you.
Well, thank you. Thank you all for this wonderful honor. It is, as you said it earlier, it's exciting times in our region. And as we've grown as a firm, the thing that has remains a constant with what we strive to do, and I'm so extremely proud of our team, is community. And I feel so privileged, and so many on my team here feel so privileged to be able to support all of what SPTC does in the region and be able to do that in our home. Like many, like Mr. Dewberry, who is a Southern Virginia native, a lot of us here, particularly in our Danville practice, this is our home. And it's so exciting, and I'm so thankful and grateful to this region and all of you for allowing us to contribute in a way to help advance what's happening in our region. And it is a very, very exciting time to be in this region. Again, thank you so much for this recognition, and thank you all for everything that you do in our community.
Well, Brian, thanks for your comments, and congratulations again to you and the whole extended Dewberry team. Very good. Now I would like to invite SPT Board President Kelly Shotwell to announce the Chairman's Award. Kelly?
Kelly, you are muted.
All right, there we go, right? I'm sorry,
Yep.
I was muted. It's my honor to present the Chairman's Award for Visionary Leadership and Outstanding Leadership and Commitment to our region. This award is presented to Inez Rodenberg. Joining the Southern Piedmont Technology Council Board in 2009, Inez Rodenberg has spent over a decade contributing to the success of technology endeavors for the city of Danville and the Commonwealth of Virginia. A past SPTC president and director, and constant participant in committee, board, and program activities, Inez has spearheaded many initiatives that have enriched the membership base and region. Bringing her expertise as the Chief Information Officer for the city of Danville, SPT Service Region's largest city, Inez has provided speakers, donors, ideas, and vision for programs like the Cyber Up Conference with SPTC and Averett University, the Cybersecurity Awareness Week, a Smart Cities Conference, and many other initiatives. She exemplifies the IT professional who contributes to the betterment of the region by efforts that have led Danville to be recognized among the top digital cities for its use of technology by the Center for Digital Government in 2019 and 2020. As the first place recipient in 2020, Inez's department used the disruption of COVID-19 to modernize numerous city operations. Most recently, her department launched a mobile app, Danville VA, allowing citizens to access city officials and services, report a variety of non-emergency issues, and keep abreast of the latest happenings through social media engagement and tourism information. Habitat for Humanity, Danville After Hours Rotary, where she has served as president and chair of the Youth Leadership Awards, a Lead Virginia alumni, class of 2016, an original fellow with the Middle Border Forward, a career choice mentor and speaker, and numerous other contributions mark Inez's passion and energy. Her trademark in her professional career and social and civic involvement is high quality achievement built around fun engagement where everyone can make a positive difference and enjoy every minute of the endeavor. Accepting the Chairman's Award is Inez Rodenberg. Thank you, Inez, and congratulations. And we'd love to hear from you.
Well, I can't thank you all enough. A surprise and a great honor. I've been working with SBTC now for over 13 years, and it's been a true pleasure. I've met so many people, made some wonderful friendships and relationships. And it's been truly exciting to see the transformation of technology in the region. And I think what's wonderful is I love what I do. I love the people that I work with. I love seeing advancements. I love seeing things work. And I just can't thank you enough. So thank you very much.
We thank you. As with all of our previous award winners, the significance and scope of the awarded projects add tremendous value to our region. In addition, the support is shown by interest in today's event, and your attendance go to demonstrate the strength and commitment of our region to technology. We commend your drive and innovative spirit and look forward to working with you. We need your participation and can only continue to serve the region and address evolving needs with your help. Please make sure you contact a board member, and also please consider joining as members to help us promote our mission to advance technology in the region. I would like to thank all award winners and congratulate each and every one of you. Thank you for joining. And at this time, I'll invite those on the call that are not participating in the annual membership meeting to go ahead and drop off the call. SBTC looks forward to continuing our work for the progress of our region and to continue to provide opportunities to its members and potential members. We'll pause here a minute and give the non-members a chance to leave the call, and then we'll proceed on with our meeting.
Hey, Kelly, this is Frank Delapia. I've been working with Sam, and I believe I haven't paid the bill yet, but I'm a member now, I hope.
You are absolutely, Frank.
Oh, okay. I was
Stay with us.
just wondering if I should find the exit or if I'm able to stay.
No, you don't have to find the exit. You hang on it. Sam, are you ready with the 2022 Board of Directors?
We are a unanimous passing of all the additions to the Board of Directors for the year of 2022.
Okay, so we'll pick back up with our regular meeting. It's my great pleasure to introduce the 2022 Board of Directors. And at this time, I'd like to hand the program to our 2022 President, Robert Taylor.
Kelly, thank you so much. I am honored to be chosen as the incoming president for the Technology Council. I've served on the Technology Council in the past, and I rejoined, I guess it was last year. So I'm honored to take over the reins from you starting today. I'd also like to take a moment to make a special recognition for all the work and leadership Kelly has given to us during her presidency. Her role in the Southern Virginia Higher Education Center in Halifax is one that is responsible for recruiting and training talented individuals that are looking to get their A+, Server+, Network+, computer, hardware, and software certifications. Kelly remains committed to making a difference with her with the Southern Virginia Higher Education Center, IT Academy, where the staff, education partners, and employers come together to provide relevant, high-quality technical IT training and development of soft skills, ultimately leading to rewarding careers in IT. More than that, Kelly has stepped into the role as a president, and with her courageous leadership, maintaining operations through this global pandemic and exemplifying the true resilience of the Technology Council, she has moved us forward. We'd like to thank Kelly for her long-term help as she serves and continues to look forward to working with her on the executive committee as she maintains a high standard of excellence that we have become accustomed to. Kelly, thank you so much for your presidency, and I look forward to working with you on the executive committee as the outgoing president. If you'd like to make any comments, I'm more than welcome to at this time.
I'd just like to say thank you for the opportunity to serve, and I look forward to continuing.
Okay. All right, I think the next order of business, Samantha will have sent out to you all. I'd like to introduce the executive committee for the incoming year. Lauren Mathena is going to be the president-elect. Daniel Elliott will be the treasurer. Emily Reynolds will be the secretary, and Kelly will be the past president. And if for those you might not know what Lauren's job is she'll fill in for me if I'm not available, and she will be taking over the reins next year. So I'm appreciated everybody on the executive committee, and when time allots, we'll try to get together and make sure we're all on the same sheet moving forward for 2022. I think at this time, Samantha, can you bring up the next slide, please? Not sure why I have that one up there, Samantha. I don't see anything on my notes on that.
Robert, we're just thanking our newest anchor member, GCAPS, and our newest innovator members, Southside Virginia Community. So we are excited to continue to watch our membership base grow at such an elevated level.
Okay, appreciate that. I'm sorry, I just didn't see that on my information. But anyway, I think one of the orders of business, Kelly or Samantha, would be the meeting minutes from the last annual meeting. Is that right?
That's correct, Robert. And I'll pull those up just one moment.
So I believe everybody should have received already the annual meeting minutes from the last meeting held on January 28th, 2021. Is anybody in the group have any comments or changes they'd like to see made to those minutes? I'm going to change the view here so I can see everybody else right now. You can just see me in the screen. So hold on.
I'll make the motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Marchinac will second the motion.
Okay, and all in favor can say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the motion passes. The next item I believe we have is the budget. Is that correct, Samantha? You're on mute. I think I'm going to make millions of dollars by putting a t-shirt together that says you're on mute.
That's correct, Robert, and I'm pulling it up for you right now.
Okay, so this budget was approved previously by the board of directors. If you look over the budget, you'll see that the 2022 budget is basically in line with where we've been over the last 2 years. We have seen some growth when it comes to additional membership as well as increases in membership levels. You can see that we are definitely a non-for-profit organization, and by the end of the year, we'll hopefully have a net income of about $4,820. In years past, our hope is that we might have some additional revenues that we could through in-person events such as our Tech Bunch for Lunch, if we get an opportunity to possibly restore some of those, as well as a banquet. One thing I'd like to put forward to the group to think about is that if we do have the opportunity to hold a banquet this coming year, which is normally where we do the awards, I'd like to see if we couldn't invite back the awardees from today and recognize them in person, as well as this coming year's awards. So please think about that and give us your input on that, how you would feel about that. Are there any questions, concerns about the budget? Again, we're a non-for-profit, so I'm not really concerned, so long as the bottom line's a little in the black, we're good, I think. Any other questions or comments that people from the group? I don't think we need since the budget was already approved by the board, we don't need to have that one voted on. But I'm opening the floor up for any comments or concerns that members of the group would like to voice at this time. Again, I look forward to being the president, the incoming president for the coming year. I hope that if there's anybody who has any questions or concerns, you can reach out to Samantha, and she'll forward those on to myself or other members of the executive committee. I believe that our first event is coming up at the end of the month. Is that right, Sam, with the Autobots?
That is right. And we have General Manager Austin Scher with us today, one of our newer members for the Southern Piedmont Technology Council. And we are excited to get to do a little behind the scenes tour of the Otterbot Stadium while he talks to us about the analytics of baseball and the new age of baseball as it exists today. So give me 1 second. We look for, it's a limited capacity. We want to make sure that we keep everybody safe, but we want to make sure that you also have that in-depth experience. We'll have lunch at the ballpark, traditional concessions, get you really excited for the summertime. And if you are interested in registering, it is on our Eventbrite, it's on our Facebook, it's on our LinkedIn, it's on our Twitter, and I will send it out to the membership base as well, again, in support of this program. So again, tickets are very limited, so get them while they last.
So the skinny of that is that Austin will be playing the role of Brad Pitt in Danville's own Moneyball. All right.
It's an uncanny resemblance, so it just makes all the sense in the world, right?
There you go. There you go. All right. Any other items, Sam, that we need to take care of before the meeting adjourns?
Robert, I think that is all for the agenda today.
All right. I appreciate everyone attending. And again, if you moving forward, if you have any questions, concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to Sam or any members of the executive team. And we look forward to working with you in the coming year. Inez, for me, personal congratulations. I know you've been around because we were on the board a long time ago together. So thank you very much.
Yeah, we were in school too.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone joining us today.
Appreciate it.
Bye. Thank you.